smaller deposits. And I said, well, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can get a hold of Stacy and find out you an answer. Well, he goes, well, I just talked to Stacy, and he's out of town. I said, oh, okay. I said, let me call him and see if I can get an answer. So I'd called Stacy, and Stacy had told me that he was out of town with Mr. Sammy because his sister had passed away, and he was up there helping him grieve because he didn't have no one else. So I said, oh, okay, I understand. So I called Sam Talon and told Sam the same thing, and which Stacy had told me to tell Sam to call him back, and he would explain the situation to him, which Sam did. He told Sam the same thing, that he was out of town for Mr. Sammy's sister who had passed away and was helping Mr. Sammy Kane grieve.
Right.
When I got a hold of Sam Kane, I found out that his only sister is alive and well living in Florida. I was like, holy crap. When, I've already know that you haven't paid the Shriners Hospital yet.
Right.
I found out that you hadn't given the youth group their money, and now you're lying about somebody who passed away to use that as an excuse. I said, I'm done. I can't take it no more. But because so many people was calling me, guys, and telling me things, I didn't, come on the show and do it sooner because I was just getting so much more information. And I tell you guys, I've got 3 phone calls this morning. People just watched the video from the show last night who has called me and told me, well, let me tell you about this and let me tell you about that.
Wow.
It's a snowball effect. It's unreal. I just can't believe it.
Jerry, my thing is this, by the way, we're on the over Charles Head Wesley Outlet here with you. Again, this is Finish Line. We are presented by All About Wraps, DirtCarLift.com, and CrateInsider.com. We're talking with Jerry Smith, former promoter of Florence Motor Speedway. Now, as far as I know at this time, that track is dormant and shut down. And I hope, Charles, and I mean this in no way because I'm an avid lover of racing. I love racing just as much as you do. That is one facility that deserves everybody to boycott against that place. If that man tries to attempt to do a race
under the current
management, yes,
yeah, exactly.
If that man even attempts to try to do a race, I hope somebody is not stupid enough to load up their cars. Fans coming in the grandstand, and I mean this in no disrespect to the racing fans, because I know the racing fans love racing. I love racing too, but it will be a cold day in hell, pardon my language, that I support somebody that not only lies about somebody dying as something to mourn over, but more important, stealing from the children. Yeah. From the Shriners kids at that.
Yeah, that's not good.
I mean, crippled and burning children is what Shriners hospitals do.
And that's a great facility. I've announced races at Florence over the years, and I assume it still has no walls in the back. Does it have walls in the back now?
No, there's still no walls.
Yeah, cars would disappear over the sand dune or whatever you want to call it over there. And
well, guys,
go ahead, Jerry.
Some conversations that I've had last night and this morning that if he attempts to have another race, there is people that are planning to protest outside the racetrack to make sure that everybody that is trying to go into the racetrack is aware of what Stacey Wiggins has done to Florence Motor Speedway and the racing community.
Jerry, my thing is this though: why is he not locked up? I mean, I don't. And me and Charles talked about this off mic before we came on the air this morning. If you defraud people, you steal people's money. That's stealing from kids. From a major organization like the Dillon County or the Darlington County Shriners, why is he not locked up? Why has he not been put in jail?
Well, so he keeps moving around. I could give you about 15 different addresses that he's had in the last 10 years. He stays in an area for a short period of time, but he's originally from the Florence Darlington area, so he always migrates back there until somebody finds out he's there and he's back in trouble again, and then he'll leave. Just like right now, I know several people that have contacted me and said they've tried to get a hold of him in the last couple of days, and it's a ghost town. There's nobody at the racetrack. He don't answer his phone. He don't answer his text messages. He don't answer his emails. So. I'd have to say my opinion and my speculation that he is maybe on the move again. Who knows where he'll pop up next.
Wow. Yeah, it's definitely a shame for sure. We are talking again with Jerry Smith, and Jerry is joining us on the line here, talking about all the crazy things that have happened at Florence Motor Speedway. And again, it's just man, it's disgusting, Charles. Yeah. It really is, man, because, we live in a day and time where we want everybody to go out to the racetracks. We want people to support racing. We want people we're already in a day and age, Jerry and Charles, where we're literally promoters are struggling to get butts in the seats, to get cars, to get fans, to get some participation. And then we
don't need the negativity.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Jerry, where do we go from here, bud? Go ahead.
Well, myself, I've moved on, guys. I did tell Mr. Powell that anything I can do to help him out, if he would like me to come back and if he takes the track over and help him out in any way I could, I would be there to help Mr. Powell. I've been knowing him for many, many years. I go all the way back to Somerville Speedway from my days of being stationed in Navy down there in Charleston. So I've been knowing him for a very long time. So, I'm going to continue what I was always doing before I started dealing with Stacey Wiggins. I'm going to continue to do my race show. I'm going to continue to support racers. I'm going to continue to go work on race cars every once in a while. I still have that passion. I have a son that races. Lots of good friends over the years that I've met that, if they call me and say, hey, you come help the racetrack, if it fits in my schedule, I'm going to go help.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've been doing some spotting, even here in 2019, going to the racetrack and doing some spotting for some different people.
Okay. So Jerry,
55 years old, I'm about to start to keep working on race cars, but setting up on the spotter tower is not quite as a strenuous work.
Jerry, so my question is this, bud. With this man defrauding people, stealing their money, robbing the fans, robbing the kids of the Shriners Hospitals of Darlington County, screwing so many people over, so to speak. Has there been legal action taken? Has there been people that have, processed warrants or have gone through the process of trying to get him taken care of in the words of justice, so to speak?
Well, without going into details, so not to jeopardize some things, but I can say that there is warrants out there for his arrest.
I got you. I mean, I was just going to say...
I don't want to jeopardize anything, that's out there, but there is warrants out for his arrest.
I got you. Well, I mean, I think that's good. And I'll say this as well, and I mean this with no disrespect, and I say this in no mean way. I know a while back his wife was really, really sick, and she was going through a lot of health problems, and I know that's neither here nor there, but I will tell you this. I do believe in a higher power. I do believe in our Maker. And I believe in life that you reap what you sow. And when you set out to do people wrong, when you set out to do things to harm individuals or to hurt people, God has a sick sense of humor sometimes, and he has a way of making people punish for it. Yeah. And that might just be one reason why his wife got cancer. And then again, I hate to say it, that might have been a lie too. I don't know. It sounds like everything that we have found out about this man has been all lies. And Jerry, and again, I say this humbly, everybody's got a past. I've got a past. Charles, you got a past. Jerry, you've got a past. Everybody has made mistakes. They've done things in their life that they're proud of. The key is, the thing that makes the difference between somebody repetitively that doesn't care and somebody that does care is if you make a mistake in life, you try your damnedest not to make that mistake again. But when you constantly do the same things over and over and over again, that's habitual. Habitual means you don't care. Yeah. And that's what I see it is. And I hate to see Florence Motor Speedway being under the stake that it is. And now that I've seen and saw what I saw yesterday on Stars Radio with your show, Jerry, and your confession, and having you on the show here for the last hour, talking about this, now I understand why he literally publicly said F you, Wesley, to the public in regards to me, and why he literally attacked all the fans.
Well, I've been
and the drivers and the teams.
I've been part of race administrations that were not on the up and up, and at least in those situations, The kids didn't get screwed. It was the employees and the drivers who got screwed. When you start screwing all of them and the kids, then you got a real problem. If you're taking up money to give to charity and that money never goes to charity and people intended for it to, that's a real problem legally.
Yeah, definitely. So,
hold on there, guys.
you got to tell Tori we got to go to buy Victoria's Sweet Treats. We got to get some donuts.
She's closed today.
Sorry. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? Well, I guess they're celebrating 4th of July. Hey, for those that are joining us back on the video cast on my Facebook page, we had some internet issues. We got knocked off first. It was a power surge. Everything got knocked off. And then I don't think the internet strength is not that really good to try to do the radio show, connect to the radio servers, and do the video. The video is just something extra. The most important thing is us doing the cast right here where it's coming out and streaming. So far we've been strong on the air the entire time. We are on the air with, of course, Mr. Jerry Smith of Florence Motor Speedway. We got about 2-3 more minutes left with him. Coming up, we're going to talk with Donald McCormick of Positive Impact Motorsports. We're going to go from the negative of hurting children like this snobby crook man did, Stacy Wiggins, at Florence Motor Speedway, to talking about the positive in racing with Positive Impact Motorsports with Donald McCormick and kids getting involved in race cars. And then, of course, also the Racing Brotherhood Foundation with my great friend, Mr. Mike Neff. Wesley Outland here with you, Charles Head. We're here at Toccoa Raceway getting ready for tonight. And, Jerry, let us know when you're back with us. But we got a great show this evening, Charles.
We got a lot to do tonight. We got nine divisions.
You guys, I don't know what.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to step away for a second. But go ahead real quick.
No, well, I just want to say that I need to wrap it up. I actually got another interview coming up here in just about 15 minutes. But I do appreciate Charles, Wesley, you guys having me on the show so we can put this information out. They got a TV station that's going to be showing up here in just a little bit to do an interview with, or supposed to be about 12:15.
And you know what? I'm going to say this in closing, Jerry. I'm going to say this in closing because I was against this. You know, when I got publicly told F you last week, I was going to say something about it on Finish Line last Wednesday. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to give the SOB the satisfaction. I'm not going to give him any airtime. I'm not going to promote it. But when I watched what I seen last night, the reason why I'm talking about this, the reason why we're discussing it, the reason why we had you on Finish Line, Jerry Smith, is because, honest truth, it needs to come out. It needs to come out to the public, to the media, to the drivers, to the teams, to the fans, to the children that love racing, that love Florence Motor Speedway, that are in that area, that are associated with him. They need to know who they're dealing with.
I agree.
That's right.
So, Jerry, give us one more minute, buddy, your thoughts, and we'll get you off the air here.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, I appreciate what you guys allow me to voice my take on this situation here. And, it's like you said, Wesley, it's going to eventually come back to bite him. No way
Definitely.
On this earth or whether it's going to get him. So, anytime you guys would like to talk racing, man, Wesley, I've been around a long time. I love talking racing.
Sure.
Folks can catch my show Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock. We normally have it. Talk a little bit about what happened in the racing world the previous weekend. So.
Definitely. And that Stars Radio, your short track auto racing source, that is every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And, Charles, you can throw out the Champ Racing Show when the Braves ain't playing. Chop on. Go Braves.
Well, I'm on even when Braves are playing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm live on Facebook at the X Factor Grill, but we're on every week, WCON.
That's where we're doing lunch at today,
I'll be
right?
I'll be celebrating my 30th year on radio next year for the Champ Show, which actually stands for Charles Head's American Motorsports program, but we shortened it to the Champ Show. So anyway, I bet you didn't know that, did you?
No, I always thought it was Champ Show because the winners are on the program.
Charles Head's American Motorsports program.
There you go. So the Charles Head American Motorsports program it's American. It's American as apple pie.
It's motorsports.
July 3rd.
Yeah.
So hey, Jerry, take care of yourself, my friend. Thanks for being on Finish Line.
Thank you, guys. Hope y'all see y'all on the racetrack somewhere soon.
Definitely, my friend. You
Thank
take
you, Jerry.
care. Jerry Smith, and I think one more thing we'll say on this deal is justice needs to be prevailed in this whole deal, Charles.
It's sad when anything gets a black eye like this, and in the racing world, you hate to hear it. There's drivers who sometimes, we know one in particular, we're not going to mention his name, but kind of fall from grace, and it really disturbs you to know that that brings